So several months ago I made a video. It was about someone named Brian who claimed to be from Apple support who needed to remote into my computer while I accessed my bank account.
The reason behind the call is we have detected unusual activity on your account.
Well, I didn't fall for it. I called him out and I asked him where he was from, and he said India. He said that he was locked in a call center and forced to scam people like me.
We are in the call center right now.
So I told him that I'd give him 20 bucks if he told me his story. And then I paid him $80 more if he would give me a list of all the phone numbers his boss asked him to call. Well, I posted that video and a lot of people freaked out. They were like, "You're gonna get Brian killed. How could you not mask his voice?" And then there were some people saying, "He's not in India. That's not an Indian accent. And he sounds like a kid." And I thought, okay, and I looked into it. And I found out that this same dude emailed me months before claiming to be a postal service employee named Wade Dormany. And he mailed me a large shipment of empty boxes to me and said that if I didn't pay for them, I could be penalized by the IRS. And so I eventually was able to learn whoever this wasn't in India. He was in Georgia. And the email address that he used to order the boxes belonged to someone named Logan. Well, when I uploaded that video, I got a message from a viewer in Georgia who said, "Just watched your latest video. Hilarious that he is located where I lived for about 9 years. McDonough is in Henry County, lived in the county since the 80s, never expected one of your scam videos to land so close to home, of all the places across the country and in the world." And that's when I thought, wait a minute. Wade's email address was Wade Dormany Henry Co. Henry County. Why did he name it that? Because Wade Dormany is a school teacher in that area. This is getting weird. And it's about to get a lot weirder because today is the third installment in this bizarre trilogy. So forget about all of that for just a minute. A few weeks ago, I get an email from someone at Hartsfield International Airport who says, "Hello, this is Casey from Online Baggage Services, and I was recently made aware that we contacted you on the behalf of some luggage that was left behind at the airport. You then got into contact with our security agent, Mike Davidson, and he has reported that he has not heard from you. Would you like to claim this luggage as it does contain some personal items such as a 2016 MacBook Pro, Canon G7X Mark III, Bose headphones, and a bag of Doritos nacho cheese chips? Please get back to us and we can help you get this luggage back to you at no cost since our agency has determined that you do not have the funds to pay us. Thanks, Casey." Well, this is weird. I haven't flown anywhere recently. Do they have me mistaken for somebody else? And how did they get my email? But I decided to play along and I responded and I said, "Hello, okay." They said, "Can you please accept the Google Hangouts invite so you can be connected to one of our security agents?" Why in the world would they contact me on Google Hangouts? Why don't they just call me? But he says, "We have just sent the Google Hangouts invite. Please accept." So I see the invite and I accept it. And then he said, "Hello, this is Casey from Online Baggage Services and I was recently made aware," whatever, it's the same message from the email. So I responded and I said, "Please return my Doritos." "Okay, are the Doritos the only item you want back?" "Yes." "Okay, may I have a mailing address for you?" So I give him my P.O. Box address. "Okay, I will forward this to our travelers department and I will get back to you." And he goes on to say, "Okay, so since the item is not worth more than $100, you will not be qualified for free shipping on your item." So I said, "Okay, how much will you charge to ship them back?" "I cannot tell you until the travelers department has packaged the item and tells me what the cost will be to ship it." And then he says, "Okay, so I did mistake the item. It is a box of 40 bags of nachos, cheese, Doritos." All right, who in the world is traveling with a box of 40 bags of Doritos? I said, any Cooler Ranch? "No, did you lose Cool Ranch?" I said, "I just like that flavor better." "Let me see what I can do." Then he says, "Okay, we usually do not do this, but we can exchange the items for another one, but you would still have to pay the shipping." Nice. "Okay, so we cannot exchange the items. Sorry for the bad info." What? "I can try my best, but if you're not willing to pay, then we cannot." This is taking a turn for the crazy. I said, "Okay, how much to return my Doritos to me?" "Well, since we don't go off how much the item weighs, it is $20. $20 to ship my Doritos? I said, I can get a box of 40 Doritos on Amazon for $11. He said, can you send me a link to the listing so we can price match it? So I did my favorite thing and I sent him a link from Grabify.link. And his IP address is registering in... But it also looks like he's using a VPN, so he could be anywhere. He said the link does not work. Why did you send me a link to Brinks? Hello. And I'm like, so I could track your IP address. Why did you track my IP? I'm trying to help you. And I said, can you just call me? Why did you track my IP? I said, call me, I'll explain. I need to talk to this idiot on the phone so I can find out who he is and what kind of an accent he has. I finally said, would you like $100? Surely you're joking. I said, no. I said, if you do a video call with me and talk to me for 15 minutes. He said, send me the money first. No. He said, what do you want me to say? And then he said, can we do WhatsApp voice messages? Like, what do you want to know? I don't want to get ID'd. I said, voice is only $50. And he seemed to be cool with it, so I eventually give him my WhatsApp number, and he sends me a WhatsApp message. Hello, is this Ben? Yes, send me a voice message. What do you want me to say? And I told him to say, this is Mike Davidson with Hartsfield-Jackson Airport. And a few minutes later, he sent it.
Hello, this is Mike Davidson. I'm calling from Hartsfield.
What? It's Brian from India, and Wade from the post office, and now Mike from the airport. This stupid kid has been trying to rip me off for a year. What other scams has he been behind? Well, a couple of hours after I realized this, I start getting phone calls from numbers that I don't recognize, and they start leaving weird voice messages.
Hey, Will. What's happening, boy? These guys are scammers and I hope you die.
What is this crap? Finally, I'm able to actually speak to someone, and I ask him what's going on. And he tells me that someone has posted my number on TextScammersUnited.com saying that I'm an Apple scammer trying to log into people's bank accounts. So now I've got all these goons phone spamming me. So I thought it's time to ruin this kid. So we know that he's in Henry County, Georgia. We have a PayPal address with a woman's name that he asked me to pay into a few months back. I have the email address that he used to order a ton of boxes. And we have a name associated with that email. It's Logan. I don't find anything with the kid's name, but I look up the woman's name on the PayPal address that he used, and I find one in McDonough, Georgia on Facebook. And guess what? She has a son named Logan. So when I call him out using the pictures from his mom's Facebook page, he says, dude, don't. I'm leaving you alone, I'm scared as Now, I'm censoring this stuff because I'm not gonna dox him in front of the whole world. He's a kid. But I think his mother and the city's police department might be interested to know what their boy has been up to. So, Logan's mom, when you see this video, I want you to know that you've raised a pretty clever kid. But he did make one big mistake. And that was thinking that he could outsmart Pleasant Green.